And we're going live. Let's go ahead and get everything going here. We're all logged in. And stop that. Perfect. Hey, welcome in everyone. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today we're going to be continuing our adventure on our level 51 Orc Warrior. Hardcore of course. We have just arrived in Feralas for the second time, so we're going to go ahead and be running around Feralas. We have a couple things to do. We have the Hippogriff music quest. I don't know how to pronounce that word, whatever it is. We also have the improved quality, taking out some yetis in the cave, and we have the harpies in the northwest portion of the map, along with an elite quest. That's a level 50 caster, I believe. We'll go ahead and check it out. I don't know if we'll be able to knock it out, but we'll give it a swing. If anything happens, we can always just run away, right? Run away, scared as we are. So yeah, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, definitely go down below, smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoy hardcore survival adventure games. Right now we're playing Hardcore World of Warcraft, but we'll be checking out other games in the future. I do have a pinned comment down below generally that has a link to the Discord server. If you guys would like to chat, the Discord server is completely free to join. You guys can chat in there 24/7. We talk about World of Warcraft, Minecraft, other stuff of sorts. So just join down into the Discord server. Okay, let's go ahead and get to grooving. Let me go ahead and pop my chat bot. So my chat. And we'll go ahead and get to going. If you guys are watching this on the repeat, I'm not going to be streaming on Monday morning as my normal streaming schedule. I have an appointment tomorrow and will not be home in the morning. And if I were to start streaming later after my appointment, it might be closer to like 12 or something like that. And that would, be like, I don't know. It just wouldn't be too great. And plus my kids are off tomorrow, so I'm going to be going ahead and going to my appointment and then maybe do something tomorrow afternoon. Maybe we'll go for a hike or something like that. So that's what's kind of on the agenda. Wow, I wonder how long this thing has been running. This thing has been running for a while, and it says... So it's been running for 97 days, 11 hours, and 50 minutes. I feel like that's really incorrect. Because my /play time is 6 days. I have 6 days of playtime on this character. Now you might think that this is a... We'll stop this session. We're going to do a new session. And we're going to record our data. There's a tank spot for Crescent Gilnea City, but I'm not interested in going to that dungeon. Yeah, I've got everything I need. I did all 5 quests inside that dungeon, so I don't need anything else in there. The only dungeons that I would be going for right now is Zul'Farrak and Mara. So Zul'Farrak and Mara are the only dungeons that I'd bother working with at the moment. Let's see here. We got Rodfather. He's out there fishing. This dude is always fishing. That's crazy. Let's see. What else? Who else is online right now? We have only 4 level 60s on. One in Silithus, a Paladin. A Warrior in Stranglethorn. What are he doing? Probably doing some Herbalin. We got this guy's just an alt. He's always AFK. I like how that. Oh, he's like a skint herber, probably like a farmer of sorts, the hunter, right? And then we have a priest who's an Unguru Crater. So that's it. Go ahead and post in the chat. 51 warrior looking for ZF/Mara. There we go. 51 warrior looking for ZF Mara. That's all I'm really after. Okie doke, so what are we doing down here? We have this quest right here. All we gotta do is take out these guys here and pick up 10 of something that they drop, I suppose. Let's go ahead and knock that out. It's always better with the nameplates. I don't always look here, but all my stuff shows up on the nameplates, and I will take it out. So yeah, what's on our agenda today? Well, we have a range of quests within Feralas that we're going to go ahead and knock out. The reason we came here is because we had a quest for this zone. And if we wait too long, say for example I hit level 52, a lot of these guys might begin to get out of our level in the range. So right now I can get experience on these guys with no problem. So that's what we're doing. We're using this opportunity to build up some experience and complete some quests. I'm not sure, what am I missing? Oh, I have to use this drum. Got it. So we have to use the drum on them. There we go. And it's got a 30-second cooldown. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, well, now we know. I wonder if I could use it on multiple bodies. If, for example, I bring a couple of these guys in and stack them in a pile. And I use this item on all of them. Let's go ahead and test this out with 2. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this one back. I'm not a big fan of the stag wings. The stag wings like to do that dang knockback stun thing. We're gonna go ahead and bring him back right here. If this thing works, I should get 2. Okay, so I'm not going to target anybody. I'm just going to use this. So it doesn't work. I have to target individual. So I have to target something individually and then use the item. So essentially, I should use this on cooldown. I'm going to go ahead and avoid the stag wing. I say that as like I'm completely surrounded by these guys. Wow, really I am. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this one. Then I have some time to go run to the next one. There's more casters back here. While there are some stag wings. Stormtroopers over here. Skies troopers. Okay.
Our ancestors be praised.
Yeah, these guys only really have one cast, which is a very easy interruptible storm. Yeah, see that storm right there? Oh, they died. Oh, wait, body. There we go. We'll go ahead and enchant our weapon after this guy. We're level 51. There was a mace somebody wanted to sell me a mace. Forgot who wanted to sell me the, and I completely forgot to go get it. Oh, item. 5 more. There's not very many upgrades anyways at this level that would really go above and beyond. Oh wait. Yeah, you can die. We got 6, 5, 4, 1. Can't they cast it? There we go. The Patriarch guys. They're pretty much, I think, the improved version of the Stag Wing. Pummel takes them out. Pummel it is. Yeah, I like these ones right here. Oh wait, I didn't use the item. I'm so used to just scaling and moving on. 3 more. Last one. Oh, you're gonna cast it? Where are you gonna cast it at, though? Oh, okay. That's fine. It's Sunday night, so I'm expecting a less people popping into this stream than yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday night. Nobody had to work on Sunday for the most part. So it might be a little bit quieter today. One more. And you are the last one. You are the chosen one. Nope. He resisted it. And it's over. Okay, let's go ahead and get mounted. Mount up. Oh wait, I gotta use this item on it. There we go. Quest complete. Okay, next objective is we're gonna go ahead and my Hearthstone is Booty Bay. Oops. I forgot to set my Hearthstone. That's unfortunate. Dang. The fairy dragon. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's a combination of quests. The reason I would normally have Hearth and turn this one in is because at least two, I believe this one over here, the Zap Giants. I just completely forgot to set my Hearth though. Old Grizzle Gut, huh? Old. Battle Shade. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to camp. Then turn this quest in, and we should get a quest called Fairy Dragon Music. If I pronounce that correctly. Crescent Grove. Evan Land. Did Gilneas City. Yeah, if I can get into a Mara group, that would be really nice, but I think the chances of that are super slim. I think the group needs Jeff too. Oh, okay. It's interesting, if I mention ZF in my chat or somebody mentions it, then it flags it up here as well. Okay, so now that I'm here, Jade Sue, welcome into the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna turn in the Hippogriff quest, and we're gonna pick up the Fairy Dragon quest. Oh, that's super close to here. Okay, so we're gonna knock that one out super quick. I'm gonna go ahead and set my hearth here.
Ah, I have just the thing.
Do a quick trick or treat.
You wish to speak? When
Set my
is the actor
inn.
back?
And okay, we got this. I assume the paladin is holy. So paladin is holy. Okay, so we have the majority of us all want ZF. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, interesting. I'm a skeleton that can mount. Now we got these items. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get a DPS for ZF. In that time frame, I really should go and get the quest, because it's not going to be too hard to get a group for ZF. And can I mount with this? I can't mount. Yeah, I can't mount when I'm shifted as a skeleton. I thought for a fact this guy would aggro me at level 40, so maybe that has something to do. It should allow you to do more than one at a time. Okay. I thought I had execute. Oh, there we go. Oop. That counted as... That count as multiple? I've already got the 1, 2. And now I'm at 4. I feel like that counted this one. Huh. Whoops. Now we're 5. Okay, there's one sprite there. And it said plus mana. Oh, it's 2 rage. Okay. It's the raid. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Nice, big ol' hits there. Overpower should finish it off. There it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this quest, and then I'm gonna head to Duswallow Marsh and pick up the quest over here called something with the tiara. I'm pretty sure is what it's called. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fly to what's it called? I need one more. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and fly down to Tenaris and get the next one. DPS or ZF. Yeah, let's go ahead. And I can't do this. Go ahead and just drop the skeleton costume. I'm still a freaking ninja. Ninjas are awesome. Dang. How do you remove the shield off the second boss? Because it nullifies like 90% of the damage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this quest in.
Who you be?
Then, got to kill the 3 wandering forest guys. Okay, those are the elite. Now we have this. I thought we killed the wandering elites before. Should be a wandering around here. We need his corpse. So it should be around here. And there's not a lot of people online, so I assume Flame by Chi. Ah. Let's do a unit scan. Pop up. Wandering Forest Walker. Put it in, punched it in. So this guy has a 5-minute reach. I don't see any corpses, but I assume going to be respawning here shortly. Okay, what this thing says. Zedja the Ancient. New boss in ZF. Zedja comes with some tricky mechanics. A barrier shield that reduces all incoming damage by 90%, making him nearly unkillable. Brute force it. To deal with this, the Flame of Ferric, an item located near Chief cores. Look for the brazier right beside him. Interact with it and you'll receive the flame. Important, the flame only lasts 10 minutes, so don't grab it too early. Make sure you've cleared a safe path all the way to Zedja before picking it up. Yeah, I don't care much for the extra guys. Okay, let's go ahead and head south. There's one tree that's supposed to spawn here. One tree that's pretty easy to spawn down south. We see that one often. There's one tree over there, one tree by Dire Maw, and then another tree over by the Colossal. So, if this one's here, wonderful. Oh, there's a video. Go ahead and take a look at the video. Level 21. I saw level 40. Rip. I don't see anything special with the last boss besides the. So there should be a wandering around here. I'm just not having any luck with these guys. Oh boy. Oh, no. Back here is there. Oop. I think somebody else was just kind of doing this quest. But we need this quest complete in order for us to get the giant quest, which also ties in.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today, George? Welcome in. How is your warlock doing? Oh, this tree is not spawning in. I'm gonna go ahead and run back to where the original tree was at. Take a look here. Oop, I gotta go this way.
Am good, my warlock is doing okay. ILVLED a few other characters too yesterday XD.
Ah, nice. Got into the groove. Just trying to find what character you enjoy, huh? That's how it goes. Like, sometimes you gotta make, 3, 4 characters before you're like, okay, this feels good. I like this, right? Classes, it's really hard to tell at the beginning. It really takes a few levels to probably around level 20 to really know, is the class going to be for you, right? Because a lot of the classes, they play auto attacking all the way to level 10. Besides casters, right? Rogues, warriors, hunters, shamans, they all basically auto attack up until level 10. And then at level 10, they kind of decide, what am I going to do? I get my pet as a hunter. I can start dual wielding as a rogue. I can start, equipping shields, defensive spec as a warrior, and stuff like that. Well, what the heck? Where is this? This tree should have respawned. That's so weird. Where are the quests in Western Plaguelands?
I'm just gonna refill my coffee and I'll jump on Turtle. Wow.
Oh, okay, nice. What's your favorite character so far? Or maybe you might be going to get your coffee, so. That's so weird. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. I mean, I don't want to skip this quest, because this quest leads to the Giants quest. Oh, maybe I'll go ahead and knock out the improved quality quest for now. If there is another giant. Not another giant. I'll knock out these 3 quests in the meantime. What's this down here? Oh, the tree. Oh, there's another one down that way, yeah. Look at this. Oh, this guy has it like. Not really explaining anything. Okay. So the arena fight just looks like tank and spank. Oh, okay. Left uses Mortal Strike and Red. Healers must pay attention. Friends? And this guy Mortal Strikes.
I'm back.
That's welcome back. Huh. So what's your favorite character so far that you've tried? Because you started a few characters, so I assume you probably have like maybe 3 or 4 that you've tried out?
Tried 3 so far.
Tried 3 so far. You had the Warlock, maybe a Druid and a Shaman? Could be another wandering back here.
My Warlock is LVL 9 now, my Priest is LVL 6 and my Boar Challenge Hunter is LVL 3.
Ah, okay. The Hunter is going to be tough. The Boar Challenge is honestly a difficult challenge. I think I just have this. Oh wait. Back, wrist, would be all I. So there should be an elite back here. Whoop, lag. I don't want to get caught by the Dire Maul guys. I think that they kind of run through. I think I just have really bad luck because I haven't seen a single free. Not a single one.
I'm gonna give the Warlock a proper try.
Yeah, Warlocks are fun for sure. You know, once you get your Void Walker, you basically have like a tank. And the good thing about warlocks versus hunters is warlocks, you just train your warlock, your pet, like the Voidwalker. It just learns the skill and it's easy. Point, click, it levels when you level. You don't have to level it like your hunter's pet. Hunter's pet, you have to consistently go out there and get a new hunter's pet or tame new pets and stable yours so you can teach it new abilities. You have to keep it fed. You have to keep it happy to actually maximize its damage. You have to, if you don't keep it fed, it runs away from you. You got to restart the whole process all over again and spend that money on stupid food that you wouldn't otherwise keep in inventory. Your inventory. Warlock, you get this pet, you tame it, you teach it books, and it learns it.
Not sure if I should go Affliction or Demon spec.
I think Affliction is generally better early on, and then Demon gets better.
Maybe a combo
on.
of both.
Yeah. Like, you get Affliction to make stuff instant cast, and then you swap to, like, Demon. I'd have to look at the talent trees. I haven't looked at the talent trees since they released the 1.18. So I haven't seen what's been changed on Warlocks. It's pretty much probably like really close to the same. Boom. Come on. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and knock out Zul'Farrak. We're looking for one more DPS. Oh, shoot. This druid died. I'm watching right now somebody do the new dungeon in Zul'Farrak and do the new bosses. And seeing how it... Whoa, that was a lot of rage I just dumped for nothing. Okay, so... down for the count. So Warlock's going to be your main. And then you said you have a Hunter, which is the board challenge, and a Priest. Priests are a lot of fun, honestly. But no, they're not. No, they're not. I take that back. I take that back. I think Priest was definitely my most disliked character that I've ever leveled, because 1 to 30, even 1 to 40 is so boring. It's so boring. You sit there and open up with a smite.
Ain't it just
or
wanding?
Wanding, yeah, it's so boring. Even at level 60, I mean, Discipline, eventually at level 40, it becomes fun. Because you don't rely on wanding anymore. As a Discipline Priest, you have abilities that boost your damage. And when you crit with a Smite or a Holy Fire, it makes your next Smite instant cast and have a higher chance to crit. So essentially, you can be critting back to back with Smites. And then your Holy Fire improves all your holy output damage, all your damage by 10%, I think it is, or 12%. So essentially, you open up with Holy Fire. For the next 12 seconds, you have a boost in holy damage. And then you do 2 smites. Or, you know, however many smites until the target's dead. But smites do well. Like, smite damage works. It just takes a long time to get it going.
I will LVL my priest as a healer. I like healing in dungeons.
Yeah, I leveled as I healed anything. You could heal as any spec, but when I was leveling my priest, right, your first 2 talent points are always into improved wand, and then you go into the whatever tree is on the right hand side, you get the 2 points. Oh, shadow. Yeah, then you go into the shadow tree, you get your 5 points into spiritual, whatever it's called, to get the spirit boost after killing a target that has experience. That way, you never run out of like mana between combat. You just constantly full of mana. And then I went into the holy tree up until I get like the abilities that reduce cast time when you're being hit, and reduce the cast time on your healing, offensive, and defensive abilities. And then I went back into discipline and started putting points into like improved fortitude, improved power word shield. Now, you don't use power word shield a lot when you're leveling. Nobody likes to be power word shielded unless you're healing a paladin. Because druids, warriors, man, they'll yell at you if you start power word shield them. But then you don't need to train, you don't need to put talents into power word, because it'll be basically a waste of time, and it costs a lot of mana for the... It's better just toss a renew mid-combat and just start casting a healing at the beginning of the fight. We need 2 more Yetis. Okay. Overpower, execute. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this thing to fall off. I'll bandage. Oh boy.
Improved instant spells for cheaper renew and buffs.
Improved instant spells for cheaper renews and buffs. Exactly, yeah. I always put 2 points into the in the holy tree to nullify how much spell casting I lose, and then those 2 points go in there, and then I put 3 points into the crit, and then I go into the one that reduces my spell casting and the holy, and then I go into the discipline, which it makes all your spells cheaper, and then the improved fortitude. You do have to put a couple points into like lower your chance for the target to resist your spells, but I think it's like 1 or 2 points you got to put into it just to get to the next tier. Okay, we're done here. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the harpies. Harpy, and welcome into the stream, the Shadoke. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday or Monday? Happy Sunday, Monday. For the majority of the world right now, it's pretty much Monday. It's pretty much Monday right now. I think only for us West Coasters and or anybody in Hawaii, but I've never met anybody that plays this game in Hawaii. Hawaii was 3 hours behind our time.
Monday 06:36 in the morning for me.
Okay, 6:30 in the morning. Wow, you are up early. You normally wake up at 06?
Had a good weekend. How's it going? I see the female orc stuck around.
Yes, female orc has survived all the way to level 51 so far. That's a big change from the last warriors, right? I think it's all about the female orc warrior. Okay, this guy has 3,000 life. We fought this guy before. He's immune to... He was immune to our rend. So he's pretty much had a... Yeah, we had to hit that regrowth on him.
I had early shift last week, so it takes time for me to turn my sleep schedule to late shift this week. I've been up for 5 hours already.
Holy cow. Yeah, oh wait, I gotta use the item on that. I gotta use this. No. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and head up to the Harpies now. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to work late shifts when I was in the military. I would work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So essentially in the wintertime, I never saw the day. I would get up in the afternoon. I would get up and like see the day. But right, I'd be getting up around 10 in the morning. No, wait, I got off work at 6 in the morning. I'd go back to my barracks and get into my room, you know, eat maybe, or get dressed and go pass out. And then I'd maybe wake up around 2 or 3. I hated the 12-hour shifts because it just feels like your day, you really don't have like you have much day to no life. At least when you get off like at 5 and at night, you have a few hours to do stuff. Versus if you get off like at a midnight shift and you get off at 6 in the morning, really you're just kind of super tired from the night and you feel like passing out. And then the whole world is going on around you, keeping you up. You don't really sleep for the full 8 hours, because if you went to sleep at say 7, that would be 5 and 3. You wake up at 3 and then essentially have 3 hours in your day remaining to till you get back to work. So essentially you get up, make your breakfast, make your food, and then go out the door to your work. It was a really boring time. But my days off, it was kind of okay for the days off. Because I remember we did Undying. Do you have a DPS spec? Yes.
My work starts at 14:00, so I have a few hours to chill and game.
Oh, okay, about 2 then. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Oh, that's good. You probably have like an 8-hour shift, so you get off around.
Yeah, 14:22.
Yeah, 14 to 10. Okay. 14 and 22, yeah. 2 to 10. Yep. Those are some brave hours. Like, what do they call it? Like grave shift hours? And let's see here. The Shaduk said, you had a good weekend. How's it going? I see the female orcs are grind. Yeah. Female orc has been doing good. My weekend was pretty chill. Saturday, we mostly just stayed indoors. It was raining almost the entire weekend here. So Friday was a decent day. My daughter had a field trip. My wife went with her on her field trip. And then I streamed on Monday. And then on, what's it called? Saturday, we didn't do a whole lot. My daughter had a play date. So she had a friend over at the house. And I streamed on Saturday night. But we mostly just played board games during the day, me and my son. And then Sunday, I went shopping. Today was my shopping day. I had my breakfast, like a late breakfast, and then I went shopping at Costco, Trader Joe's, bought all my items for the week. I know somebody had mentioned bison at Costco, but I looked at it. It's 2 packages of bison for, I believe, $30. Something like that. And as much as as cool as it would be to eat some dang bison, I couldn't. I always make 7 meals per the week. So I bought a bag of organic chicken breasts at Costco for $28 for 3 bags. So that's 3 meals. We're having chicken tacos, curry chicken, and a chicken salad, I think was the other one. And then I bought 3 beefs. So 1 beef is going to be for burgers. We turn the beef into burger patties. And then the other one spaghetti. And then the other one, I'm not sure what it's on the list as, like what it's going to be its use. And then we bought some cod. I think Wednesday's fish day. Thursday's like, what's it called? Burgers. I know Saturday's spaghetti. Yeah, but we prep our whole week. Like, what are we gonna make this week? That's the items that we're gonna be buying for the week. Our fridge is literally bare bones on Saturday, going into Sunday. It is
I
very...
prepped dinner yesterday that will last till Thursday at least unless I get sick of the food.
That's the thing. You get sick of it. Yeah, I like prepping. I prep my lunch. I prep my breakfast sometimes too, but it's only for one day. I make like overnight oats, and it's only prepped enough for one day. I'll put some berries, some frozen berries in a bowl, and then put oatmeal and then hot water over it. So in the morning, it'll be ready to go. What do we do? Okay, we got a warlock. Okay, we are ready to go for ZF. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this quest here. I say Dark Heart. I don't know if I could do the elite up here. In the notes, it said somebody else had done it. We got 2 more beeping strikes. There we go. I think some of these guys up here have an execute ability, although I'm not fully sure which ones. Up. Apparently I have to get a heart off one of these guys. Okay, so I need 1 more Windwalker. Level 17 bites the dust. Oh boy. Finish him! Finish him! There you go. It says that this has a 100% drop rate for the heart, but I didn't see a heart in my imp. So what exactly am I after? I don't see it, unless there's some item I have to use on it. Check through. Wait, horn. Oh, that just summons the boss. Weird, I don't see a heart. I think I didn't mean to cast sweeping strikes. I'm gonna go ahead and take out 2 more Slayers and then I'm done here. One more. Dark Heart. Horn of... Oh, you just get the horn off these guys. That's all it is. Not a heart. These guys just drop the horn, and I already have a horn, but now I just have to finish the Slayer. Do a quick look where everybody's at in the map. Oh! Oh, I need to make that bigger.
George House subscribed on Twitch with tier 1.
Hey George, big shout out to George with the sub on Twitch. I really do appreciate that. That was my summer jump this summer. I turned it into a big old thing there. I thought it was hilarious. Hey George, I really do appreciate the sub. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, we went out on a summer trip this year to the river. And it was my first time going to the river since I injured my leg. Back in early 2024, I ruptured my right leg. And I had to basically be in crutches for probably about 3 months. Like, I couldn't walk at all. I was kind of stuck in my bed.
Ouch.
For about 2-3 months. And then once I got out of bed, I was on crutches for a while. I lost a lot of my muscle weight in my leg. It's been kind of like recovering now. But this summer I went out with my son. We went out to the river and I finally got the courage to like jump off the rock into the water. Okay, so I think this is where we do the summon. So let's go ahead and bandage. Then we're going to go ahead and cast it. Anything else I can do as a buff? Again, I'm going to use this void. Do a stamina. No, we're using a... Yeah, we'll use it.
AFK 10 minutes.
No problem. No problem. Let's go ahead. Chuck a Ramses. And here we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out this elite. Oh, it needs the 8 Talon Stones. What the heck is the 8 Talon Stone? I feel like this is stones. Is there something else? Maybe this over here? Okay, here it is. Okay. Wow, they do a lot. We're gonna go ahead and chug a potion. Yeah, we already chugged the potion, so now we're gonna go ahead and just continue to line of sight here. Oh shoot. Get out of the chain lightning. Ow! There we go, dead. Boom! We completed the elite quest. Let's go ahead and hearth. Ripped her heart out. And we can go ahead and hearth. Where's the heart? I saw it completed. Oh, it's the blue thing. Ripped her heart out. Ripped her heart out. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest. We'll go ahead and hit probably 52, maybe in the dungeon.
What brings you here? Be careful.
Okay, got Vengeance complete, and we got Dark Heart. 72 silver is it. This is the Merit quest. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way to Inaris.
What brings you here?
What brings you here? Honestly, trouble. So we only really have 3 quests left to complete here. We have the tree quest, which I couldn't complete yet, but we're gonna go ahead and we'll come back to here after ZF. We'll hopefully knock out the one north of town, south of town, turn this quest in, and then we'll head to the coast. Now, the reason that we're working on these quests right now, the tree quest, is because they lead to the giant quest, where we can do the Zap Giants at the same time as the other one. So that's what we're working on right now. We're gonna head to ZF. Anyone have the ZF quest from Dustwallow? Dara of the There are a few. Not Sparkwater Port. Oh no. Oh no. Big F, level 43 Rookie Bazooki has died. We can get 1 item per run. And return them. Hmm. 1 item per run. Where is Tethys, Aaron? I have no idea. Yeah, but my weekend overall was pretty chill. Going into the winter time, it's always so very calming because summertime is all about spending every single summer day that we can out and about doing some sort of adventure. This summer, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We went to Maui for a few weeks. We went to Yellowstone. We went to the river. We went to the lakes. We went camping. We did a ton of different, like, running around and being super active during the summertime because wintertime's that time of the year where you do absolutely nothing. And it kind of sucks sometimes, right? Let's see, we have 1 quest here. Super sticky. No, that's
Canadian.
Canadian? No, I'm American. I'm a West Coaster. West Coast. The best coast. Nope. Nope. Never been to Canada. I would like to go to Canada one day. But never been. Don't know if I'll get this quest complete. I believe so.
Talk to me.
Let's see, collect the full temper. That's one that's EF. And then the 15 and what's this quest called? Drifting. So slash D drifting across the sand. Winter is Canada is extremely soothing.
Winter in Canada is extremely soothing.
I like wintertime. You can't be as active in the wintertime. It gets we get some snow. We're in a valley. We live in a valley, and like all the mountains around us get super iced over, super snowy. We have mountains all around us, so we go. I can't go snowboarding or skiing anymore because I ruptured my leg last year, but I can still go sledding. So this winter we're gonna try and go. We're gonna try and go sledding a bit. And I don't like hiking in this snow just because of slippage. I don't want to slip and fall.
Am back.
And welcome back, George. Can't make any promises. Let's see here. We got one quest over here, I'm pretty sure. The Prophecy of Masharu. From this guy. Yeah, we're about to dive into ZF here in just a minute. I'm just grabbing a few quests. I'm grabbing... I think only this quest down here. I think... The Stone Circle, I don't believe is the quest. Let's see, /DB, the Stone Circle. Let's see, I once entered the foreboding chamber of the Sunken Temple. The evil in that place penetrates all that enter. I barely managed to find my way out, wading through the ooze that covers the floors. Yeah, so that is a quest specifically for Sunken Temple. What the heck? Oh, okay. If I weren't SNS, these elites outside ZF would be... Yep. Yep, slow and steady, gang. Slow and steady. I think the Paladin's also trying to look for this quest, but I think he might be a little bit lost as far as where it is. Drifting is at 4072. 4072 is where drifting. Only taken on the casters for me. The ones with 5. Oh yeah, okay. They're talking about the elites outside. In favor of doing the new bosses. Okay, so the group looks to be in favor. Oh, the I quest. 22 dies. The bands, Danuvis. He should be able to knock this one out by himself. Oh, he's a healer. That makes sense. Okay. Why can't I get off my mount? And welcome back. I gotta close out this. Keep getting music. Nope, don't have 45 food. Oh, I did. The Sea Giant Eyeball. He took me off a little bit, but he needed the eyeball. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the quest because that's another quest over there. Forgot what quest it is. I don't know if it's an alliance quest only. I thought it was. It should be multi-species, multi-class, multi-race, multi-faction because it's a goblin quest over that way. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here to pick up drifting across the sand. That's gonna give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests, and then I believe that there's somebody else that has the quest from Dustswallow Marsh. That's going to give us another quest. Only quest that I will not be able to complete is whatever it's called, the trinket quest. I thought there was a new quest for the new bosses that are in here. I'm just not familiar enough for it. Somebody posted. Let me see. Where is? Oh, here it is. Oh, it doesn't have the new. If there's any quests associated with that. Almost there. Oh. One hour ago. We're on episode 34 of our hardcore journey. If you guys have any comments or questions, definitely drop them into the chat. Oh, look at that mount. Pegasus. Okay. Yes, we see you. Engraves now. Have to all. Or they will aggro. Bam! New subscriber over on YouTube. George, you scared the heck out of me. That thing is so loud on my headset. Hey, George, I do appreciate the sub over on Twitch. Becoming a member of our Twitch society. And
XD,
I, really
I got scared too, XD.
Yeah, it's so loud. It echoes. Go ahead and share these quests. Go. let's go ahead and get this content. Let's go ahead and stamina. Got a health stones. Look at all those quests, sweet. Anything I'm missing? I'll go ahead and chug that. Chug that. We're good to go. Oh, that's right, I don't have. Let's go ahead and swap that around. Oh no, we need that. Oh, got rid of my execute. Yeah. A shriveled heart. 13 stamina. Wow. Already known. Execute. I don't think there's any patrols through. Ooh, they got turned into a war again. What? I want to turn into something. I got my ninja outfits. That's about it. Oh, I got a pirate today. Let's see, who's next? Got the casters. Rats. Grazie, grazie. Okay, he's cleared enough that we should be good on the charge. Hop in. That'll show. Am I in combat? I'm in combat. Oh man. Who died? 29 dies. And one patrol up ahead. Dang, 29 warrior dying. That's rough. Okay. Okay, good. We didn't get the other one though. I'm just holding aggro, taking the damage, and they kill. That's good. That is a job complete. Oh my, that is fine. Pummel this. Oop, and then he runs. We just gotta get a lot of troll blood. That's why I'm kind of killing these guys primarily. Dang, somebody does. Oh, I got turned into a frog. Rivet. Rivet. There we go. Dead, dead, dead. I think we can pull the middle. Oh, lag. How about my rage? Yeah, there we go. I'd rather just be safer than, you know, safer. It's better to be safe than sorry. There we go. Killed him. Another shriveled heart. Nothing that way. George House, appreciate the follow and the sub. If you have any specific questions, it doesn't have to be World of Warcraft related. I appreciate all questions, World of Warcraft related, hardcore related, Turtle WoW. I know being in a dungeon. Let's see. Boss in here. Oh, there he is. Boom, he's dead. And we got the first tablet. Pretty sure.
Don't really have any questions, ATM, just chilling and questing.
Yeah, exactly. Chilling and questing. What do we have to get for these scarabs? Oh, 5. Scarab shells. Done. Oh, okay. Pop, pop. I got, oh, 1 second. Okay. Should be good now. Done. Perfect. So, go ahead and eat another Bobby and apple just to keep my stam buff going on. Extra stamina, extra spirit. Take advantage of those Bobby and apples for sure. Bam, diggity. Okay. forget if this boss has a fear or not. It's been a minute. Chilling and killing. I know we don't want to get close to that cave entrance, because then he'll come out, I'm pretty sure. That's the only thing. Whoops, I don't have my execute. I think that's everything out here you have to kill. Mana's got full mana. And I am petrified. And he is dead. Dead as a doornail. Hopefully he drops my mace. That would be amazing. Amazing. See what he drops. Where's the body? That cannot be the loot. Oh, it's the vice grips.
Amazing.
Oh, man. It's not even good. Yeah, amazing would be nice. Dang it. I'm the only one that can wear mace. I'll take them. They're not the best. They're not the worst. Let's go ahead and get to the next guy here. How's our buffs going? We got everything going. Okay.
TBH, that mace can grief you so hard.
It really can, but I love it on my paladin as a tank. It's like an extra thunderclap. Extra thunderclap. I've never had any issues. I think I have it on my 60 paladin, and I have the flame enchant on it as well. What the heck? What the heck? There we go. Got aggro. And that's it. Okay, so I don't think there's any more patrols. Go ahead and do the fortitude buff. I'm pretty sure. Got stamina. Got. I still have the scorpion one. Oh, my inventory is full. Fun part. Get all. I want to maintain around 20 rage. As long as the paladin's good on mana. Then I can clap. I lost some health from something. Oh, it might be from this. I don't know what I lost for my stamina. I don't know what stamina buff I lost. I think I might not have. Oh, he's giving me light. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hey. Come on, where's my dang thing? Where is the, I have a... He's dead. Dead. Wow. Is there anything in here? Okay, so we did that. Wow, I just got 5 troll tempers off that loot. Nice. Need 6 more troll tempers. Something. Okay. Let's see here. Moving this way. Paladin's good on blessing. Yeah. Uh-oh, what the heck? Oh, the paladin's in melee range. I'm just killing everything in here just for the experience, and then I need my quest. Because I know if we complete inside of here and my quest is incomplete, we're more than likely not going to stick around to just kill more trolls, so... That. I was gonna say, how is the warlock losing health? But what the?
Halfway to LVL 11.
Oh, nice! Halfway to level 11 on your warlock. So you have your Voidwalker already, right? Or you haven't done that quest yet? I think the Voidwalker is not exactly at 10.
Have not done the quest yet.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the... What the heck happened to me? The Voidwalker quest as Horde, I think, is harder than the Alliance one.
I need to do it now.
Yeah, because you got to go into that cave. As an Alliance, I'm pretty sure the Voidwalker quest is pretty easy. You have to kill one guy inside the house near Princess, and those mobs can be bugged really easy. You're not in some freaking cave. Like the Horde cave, whatever it's called, it's a tough cave. One more troll temper. We'll probably get it off all these guys. So slow. Let the executions begin. We got a troll warlock, a human mage. You know, another cool thing about Turtle WoW. There's my quest complete. Another really cool thing about this is that Horde and Alliance can join forces, which makes the game so much better. I never liked the idea that Horde and Alliance can't party together. I understand, like, on PvE servers, right? I understand that. But on a PvE server, PvE server just makes a lot of fun, especially on hardcore too. Because on hardcore, this guy's the only one I believe here.
Oh, did not know we could team up with different factions.
Yeah, you can team up with the different. Like I have an alliance in my group. I have a human mage. I have a troll in here. A battle shout here. How did this guy get over there? That's weird. I think don't see any elites in here. Kind of focus on. I don't see any elites. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, so Alliance and Horde can party together on the PvE servers. On Telebeam, you can't party together. But that's what makes hardcore fun, is that you can actually have people from both sides partying together. And these are all, that's, I don't know. Yeah, into these guys here. Oh wait, no, this one's an elite. That might be the last one. Now we're walking down. I think there's another one in here. I got them both. Okay, I got both of the elites. That was my plan. Oh, what the heck? But we cleared the area, so. Oh my goodness. He's dead. And Warlock is down. A leather pants allows 5% of your mana to regenerate. We all got super feared. Big ol' fear. Okay, let's go ahead. Then, they already sent the goblin? Oh yeah, they already sent the goblin.
Can I help you? For the Alliance.
How dare you say that to me?
See you around.
How are ya? Great to meet ya.
Well, she's already dead. She got ripped apart. Holy cow. Whoop. And I got gouged. And then we only have one more boss, but then there's 2 new bosses that they added in the ZF, but we're gonna knock those out. The people said that it's super easy to do. I've never done it, so we'll see how it goes. There's the Devomatic quest. I've complete. I need drifting across the sand. Venture Zofrak and slay Zijib. Oh, that's one of the new guys. Tiara of the Deep. Not sure what Tiara of the Deep is. Oh, she's for the thingamajig tablet. Oh man, I got sheepled.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, I did. And no more patrols. They're just the 2 guys up here on the left and the right. And we are 2 bars away from level 52. How about that? Jiminy Cricket. Oh wow, I thought they pulled both of the ones on the side. But it only pulled this one. Okay, those are separate pulls then. Did not know that. Did not know that at all. This rogue man, he really wants that threat. But that's also my fault. I'm not targeting, I'm not, what's it called? I'm not marking the targets. I honestly should be marking the targets more often. Why am I in combat? And this guy's down to the count. And I forget which one we kill. Kill the main first, right? Oh, okay. And he's dead. And we'll go ahead and just build up some rage. Okay, and we'll do disarm here. And disarmed. Note to self, use disarm later when he enrages. And he's down for the count. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. It might be better than ours. Although, let me see. Weapon. Or pallet can get well. I'm gonna try this one for a little bit. Why can't I charge? One of my add-ons isn't working to automatically dismount me for whatever reason. I think it looks cool. I don't know if the practicality of like the bubble helps, because that means I'm not generating any rage, but it does mitigate some damage. Let's see. Take a look. I think that's a patrol as well. Oh no, okay, never mind. We're gonna pull right when they get to the bones. Okay. That completes this. For real. For real. Okay, so what do we do from this point on? Do we have to clear left? Oh, that's the one boss. Okay. Up to the arena. Oh shoot. What happened there? How did we get aggro? Oh, is there more back here? No? Yeah. Oh, was that a patrol? It wasn't a patrol. Oh my goodness. This was a patrol though.
How do I get to Orgrimmar from Blackstone Island?
From Blackstone Island, there's a chopper you can take. Eventually, once you're done with all your quests, Shadowhunters first, avoid the lizards. Okay, that one's good. Once you are done with all the quests on Blackstone Island, you're going to go to a city, and there's going to be a helicopter. You talk to the guy next to the. You have to like walk up like this pillar, and you talk to the guy at the top next to a helicopter, and then he flies you to another place.
Ah.
Yeah. Easy peasy. He said second. My food buff. Last bobbing apple. And I think our agility buff might be falling off. I can take it off. The heck did my mouse go? What the heck? There we go. My mouse was like way off screen up on top. Anyone get the flame? So this boss here, we'll wait for him. Oh, the Blood Drinker. I think the guy got hexed. That's why I am kind of lower life, but it's fine. I'm back here. I'm gonna try Fire Blast first. Okay. Yo, new zone, crash repeat. Oh, he died. I was like, where'd that guy go? Battle Hunter. What was that? A patrol? Runner. Get the runner. That's purple one. Purple bridge. What? Okay. Which? Ah, okay, that's the shield I'm using. What shield have I been using this whole time? Oh, so this is the other chest. I typed it. The rogue at. goes that way. What the heck? Okay, this boss right here. Oh, we're not at the boss yet. What in the world? Holy cow, this place is crazy deep. That guy's dead, that guy's dead. Okay. What is that? Get agility. Nothing over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're at this boss. Okay, so this boss is a ancient embalming. Receives 90% less damage from all sources vulnerable to fire spells and effects. So, but you have something that can remove it, which we got from the other boss. We ready? Okay, so he fears. And I'm stunned. Okay, I'm out of stun. Okay, so any fire damage actually removes the buff. Okay, any fire damage removes his shield. So if you don't have somebody that has a fire debuff,
I return to sand.
return to stand. Whoa, I heard like a step next to me. Gave my neck whiplash. So, just over here. Okay, so there's one more boss that does bleeds and mortal strikes. So that is our final quest, I believe. This guy right here. You venture the Zul, defeat the troll remains, and return them to... Oh... That's the only quest I haven't completed, and I can't complete it in here because they already looted the thing. One, two, three, go.
Yo.
Did I get... What's up, Sandingo? Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're making our way in ZF right now towards the last boss. This is a brand new boss that has been added into Zul'Farrak. Actually, first. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're heading towards the new boss now. I got petrified. But how you doing, Sandingo? Welcome in. Happy Monday, potentially. I think for everyone in my stream now it's Monday. Dude, I am so hexed right now. So hexed. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a different weapon.
Doing good BRB, going to brush my teeth.
Oh, okay. I got a few seconds on my food buff. I'm completely out of food buff. Oh.
Come get the food.
You challenge me, you'll have to beat my best warriors first. Ah, he mortal strikes, okay. So this is a good idea to storm.
Be elusive. You cannot escape me.
And he comes out. Okay, it seems like an easy tank fight. Like once you get one down, whoop, he's immune. You just run around, get a sunder on the targets. It's kind of like the scarabs in a way. Where is he? Is he dead? And he's dead, and he drops the Talisman of the Sandborn. 8 strength, 6 agility, H. 4 HP 5. A nice trinket, but I like mine. That is it. That's all. Okay, so we completed every single quest in here besides drifting across the sand. Can use it, IG. So there's a chest down here. Unless it respawns like potentially like in another room. Something would be cool. Oh, it respawns. Oh, it's back here. I'm like over here like super lost. Okay, so it has about a 10-minute read.
Fantastic.
It's now 12:11, so we got a couple people taking off from the group. So yeah, that was Zofrak. We completed both of the brand new bosses. Honestly, I was a little bit going into it. I was a little bit cautious because I've never done these bosses before. Yar! So the first boss that we did, he has a shield that takes 90% less physical damage. The only way to break that shield around him is by using fire spells. So using any sort of fire spell seems to break the shield activated to. Yeah, any sort of fire spells will automatically cause it. So they were saying, I don't think there's going to be any respawns in here, but we'll be kind of cautious if there is. Let's see. What? Okay, so I'm going to promote this guy back to leader. I'm not a leader any longer. I moved the leader to the next guy. I'm going to go ahead and stick around here just for a little bit. It looks like it respawns every 5 or so minutes. And I want to get every single quest completed in here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we can complete this one right here, that'll be 8 quests completed inside of Zolfrak. And that's going to be like a good pat on the back for this dungeon. Yeah, it's like 8 quests. I'm 1 bubble from 52. I'm just kind of watching these guys out here to see if anything respawns. 100%. Oh, did he give me leader back? No, I'm not leader. Because I can't click on these guys and assign leader anymore. I give it to this guy. My UI is just glitched out for whatever. Oh, there's the chest back. Chest is back.
Finally in Girotar.
There you go. You got it there? Nice. So, about 5 minutes. You're finally in Duertar. Nice, George. Duertar. Great. Yeah, I honestly should be about a minute or so respawn, not a whole 5 minutes. Boom. Yeah, there's that quest though. I'm gonna go ahead and swap some stuff around now that I'm completed with that. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out one tree quest over here. It's 12 o'clock now. I want to get up around 8. My kids don't have school tomorrow, so I'm assuming that they'll probably sleep in a bit. I want to get up around 8 or so. If I go to sleep around 12:31, that's going to give me about 7 hours of sleep. So it's never perfect, right? It's nice to say, ooh, I'm going to go be in bed and asleep at 1. Well, honestly, it's always like lay down, try and go to sleep while your brain's like, what could I have done different? My warrior could have got this instead. Like, what if the loot would have dropped for this thing instead? Or you have dreams. You ever have dreams of playing World of Warcraft? I have had a few dreams of playing World of Warcraft. And I've actually dreamed that my character has died in the past. Doesn't happen often.
Yep, a lot during the WoW Classic rush.
You had dreams of the WoW class. Yeah, same here, same here. Like, if I get into a game, I'll have dreams about it, and occasionally, because I played so much hardcore, I'll have dreams of either dying in some way that I had previously survived. I've now died through that encounter, and it freaks me out. And then I wake up in my bed, I'm like, oh my goodness, it was just a dream. It didn't really happen. And I'm like, wait, did it happen or did it not happen? So then I start second guessing myself.
It's called Tetra Syndrome.
Petra Syndrome? Ah, interesting name. Maybe because Tetris is like one of the more popular sized games back in the past, like on the original Game Boy. Petra Syndrome. I'll have to look that up. I don't think I've ever heard that term before.
Tetris syndrome, also known as the Tetris effect, is a psychological phenomenon where prolonged focus on a repetitive task causes elements of that activity to appear in one's thoughts, dreams, and perceptions.
Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I never knew that. Interesting. Swap these back around. 2 out of 3. Let's go ahead and make our way to the next one. So this one up here, it seems it must have like a path, and I just didn't get close enough to trigger unit scan. I'm gonna head back up north and see if the treant is spawned back up there. Otherwise, the next closest one is over there or down south. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of it, but that makes sense. And it could be any task, because like if you do any sort of repetitive task, a lot of people have dreams or at work. I hate those dreams. I used to dream that I was at work and then you dream that you're at work, you're going through the motions of being at work, and then you wake up and you realize, oh my goodness, I've been dreaming of being at work and I have to get to work 2 hours and I've already been exhausted for my dreams. Oh man. Tetris? Oh. You could always tell it's a dream when something that would never happen in reality starts happening. You're like, okay. You start to question, am I dreaming? But never ask the people inside your dream. Wait, I forgot. There was something that you shouldn't say inside your dream. I forgot what it was. So there should be a spawn over here. Right here on the map, it respawns every 5 minutes. Maybe, I don't think it crosses the river. Most mobs do not cross across rivers.
I have had work dreams where it felt so real I thought it really happened at work.
Yeah, exactly. I've had those same dreams before. And then you just wake up and you're exhausted because that dream was so intense. Something going wrong inside of it. And then you wake up, you're like, oh goodness. Maybe that's like a foreshadowing.
I'm back. Any good
happened.
ZF loot?
I got 2 things out of ZF. I got the Feralas, the protector weapon. And I got a pair of gloves somewhere in here. Right here. I got the Vice Grips of Strength, which honestly, they're not that great. Like if I'm going to be playing DPS, I might use them. But just for normal willy-nilly stuff, I'm probably not going to use a whole lot of them. But I did complete...
Bro, I'm still getting weird work dreams even though I don't work at the moment.
Oh man. I don't have any work dreams. I haven't had any work dreams in a long time. You gotta like relax, do some yoga, pressurize. I think I'm just gonna have to go over here and get this elite tree because I've never seen this one up here. I have no idea if it's just really bad. Maybe it doesn't respawn up there. I have no idea. I've had dreams I've woken up and lost tons of money in the market. Yeah, tomorrow the stock market's supposed to be skyrocketing higher because there was a post that got put out maybe 3 or 4 hours ago that the China and US are going to be coming to some sort of an agreement this week. And stock futures dropped by 300 on the Dow Jones, which is about 0.6%. I think I saw the NASDAQ was up 0.7 or so. I think everyone was up over everything across the board. All the indexes are up over 0.5%. So right off the bat, in the morning, everything is going to be high. We'll see how it goes. Everything went so well last week. Everything was up nearly 2% or higher, with the Dow Jones being in higher. I'm still getting weird work dreams. Yeah, those work dreams, they'll get ya. Okay, I'm after one wandering forest. And he's a yellow mob, so it should be pretty easy to spot if I see a yellow mob running around. Like, there's a yellow mob.
GameStop could shoot up. Trump is taking credit for ending the console wars, and the White House tweeted a pic of him as the guy from Halo a couple hours ago.
I did
with
not
the
see
caption
that.
"Power to the players."
I did not. Was that on Truth Social or Social Truth? Whatever the app is. Social Truth? Truth Social? It's whatever his app is. I have to watch. I downloaded the app and set up alerts only to follow President Trump because of his dang freaking alerts and notifications. Because he comes up sometimes and says, hey, we're having disagreements with China. We're going to raise tariffs by 100% on additional, in addition to the current tariff rates.
Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter? Okay, yeah. I don't think I have Twitter on my phone anymore. But it's always funny. You have to essentially follow the president to make sure that he's not going to tweet something that's going to wreck your portfolio. Or just announce something. That's how it is. Hey, whatever. What's up with this last guy? Should be here in this area. Twitter. Okay, no, I already got that comment. That's so...
Man, the Truth Social website is the most ads on a site I've ever seen.
It is so many ads, and it confuses you too because they kind of get merged into posts. They look just like the posts on the page. You're like, what the heck? Oh, that's an ad, and it's another ad. Yeah. Death by ads. What in the... Okay, I know for a fact that this one down here, nobody ever goes down and kills this one. So that's going to be my third. And then I can go turn this one in. And then I'm going to go fly back and turn these quests in. Kind of knock those all out of my quest log. That's going to be 8 quests. Go ahead and turn in for Zulfrak. Then we should be level 52. And I will probably be calling it after that. Because it's going to be 1 o'clock here shortly. Yeah, Truth Social, that's the platform. And it's got a lot of ads, but you have to really kind of follow along to see what he posts. Sometimes it's like, it's nothing most of the time. But some things, such as anything related to China, trade deal, tariffs, it can cause some effect in the stock market. Anything Bitcoin, like crypto related, any regulations with crypto. Yeah, but I like, yeah, anything GameStop, I still can't. It's hard for me, you know, we kind of talked a little bit about that, about investments and such, and anything like, what's it called? That volatile, such as GameStop and such, where you wouldn't normally trust. Right over here. Ah, there it is. Perfect. You can't really put enough money in it to make a difference. And if you put $10,000 into GameStop and then it goes down, what are the chances that it's going to come back up again to where you lost? Like if it goes down 10%, the chances of it returning back up to that point are pretty low. Go. Pummel that. I just don't feel comfortable putting large amounts of money into something just like GameStop. Oh, gotta use our item on there. And there we go. Quest complete. Yeah, I was talking inside of Discord with some other investors and stuff like that. And a lot of them are investing for the income style that I've kind of talked about. But they don't really need income. They still have a W-2 job. So they have this W-2 job that's already taxed at their normal taxable rate. And then they're investing into funds that would pay them a large amount of dividends that's also going to be taxed. It depends on the fund. Some get taxed pretty nicely, but other funds get taxed. You're going to get taxed at depending on how long you've held that holding, you're going to get taxed at either your full tax rate or you're going to get taxed at the long-term holds rate, which is usually around, I think it's 12% right now. It's either 0% or 12%. It just really depends on your tax bracket. So a lot of the guys that are actually investing in a lot of the dividend high income stuff really don't need to be doing. If I had a job outside of my normal content creation, I wouldn't be investing into the ETFs that I'm buying into now, just because I wouldn't need the income from them. I'd be buying into like the S&P 500 and running call options, which I did in the past. Because I had videos on YouTube where I did call options on SPY back in 2022, and I was generating anywhere from like $5,000 to $8,000 a month in call options, but it's not. That's because the market was swinging really wild, and you can't. That's not something long term you can keep up. Because I looked at the same call options that I was kind of running in the past, and I could probably generate 34.9. Probably generate around 1,200. Not 1,200, about 2,000 to 3,000 in premium, but it would require a lot more work on a weekly basis to run the call options. In the future, I'm still considering my option. What do I want to do? I was watching one video.
How much are you getting per month in dividends?
For my taxable income, probably I was getting about 3,500.
Or do you get quarterly?
No, I get paid monthly dividends. I was making about 3,500 in like from taxable side in dividends. I get more from my other accounts, but it's not. It's all those are retirement accounts, so I only count my taxable stuff that I actually can touch. So I make about 3,500 in taxable dividends that I'm able to use, and then I have other income right from real estate and other incomes. So that's able to kind of float my life situation. So right now I kind of gave me and my wife a little bit of a period where, hey, my wife hasn't worked in 6 years since we had our daughter, but it kind of gave us a little bit of time to kind of refocus. What do we want to work on?
Wow.
Yeah, and I like running that because it's a lot more passive. I can't count on my real estate stuff to do consistent income because 1 month, like this past month,
Homeschooling with tutors.
that's expensive. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any homeschooling. The kids go to public school. They can learn the basics from public school, and then any extra. We got 43 minutes on our hearth. See, this is the quest now that we just picked up, the mountain ones. The mountain guys, we have to kill 7 land walkers or cliff giants. This ties together with the zap giants. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and fly back to Tenaris and turn in all these quests.
Do you actually own the real estate and manage it, or do you own REIT?
No, I actually own 3 properties, but I don't manage it. I pay a property manager. They get 10% of the rent per month to manage the properties, and they take care of all of it. They're a property management company that also has a rehab division. So if I ever buy a property and take it over, I can always hand it over to them and say, hey, I need a statement of work for these products. You know, when I go and buy in a property, I have a whole book. I have a book here somewhere that helped me out as far as what estimates cost of specific stuff. So then I go look at a property and I take a look at, hey, does the roof need to be fixed? Well, that's going to be $10,000, $12,000 off, whatever listing price, whatever the aftermarket value is of the home. Take a look at the aftermarket value. I deduct 20% off that I want to make sure if it's a $200,000 home, just for example, I deduct 20% off the bat. So I'm looking at coming in at $160,000. And then from that $160,000 point, I start saying what needs to be done. Does the flooring need to be done? Do the walls need to be painted? And what portion of the house needs to be redone? In some of the properties, I had to spend a decent amount, but when you were buying, there's the BRRRR method. It's buy, rehab, refinance, repeat. So it's only 3 R's. I thought it was more R's than that. But you buy the property, you rehab it, you refinance it, and you repeat the process. But I bought my properties back in 2018, 2019. So they've appreciated double or triple since where I purchased them at. And buying into anything in today's economy with the interest rates is where they're at and where properties are sitting at right now, there's not a lot of properties that are actually able to cash flow at all. And people are buying properties right now for Airbnb purposes. And I've seen a lot of posts inside of the Airbnb community right now where they're getting very
Are you
low
still repeating?
listings.
Do you plan on getting more and more properties?
No, I'm done with properties. I have 3. I have a duplex and 2 single families. And my single families, I'm not too keen. I actually thought about selling them off this year. But I refurbished one back in 2024. I redid what did I do in that one? There was something that I was putting off. Oh, the siding on the outside had to be done. I spent money last year redoing the siding to get the siding completely redone around the house and fully painted it, and it looked really brand new again. And going into this year, I considered selling
Imo,
it.
you could invest into some building companies if you feel like spicy.
I would definitely go with the apartment style. If I ever wanted to continue purchasing properties, I wouldn't probably touch single family homes. I would go into multifamily homes or apartment complex would be really nice. Those half the cash flow, so nice. I just don't have any, yeah, it would be just really nice to do that. Because properties here, like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, I think where I'm at goes anywhere from $1,400, $1,600 rent. It's pretty crazy. And there's our ding, 52.
Time is money, friend.
And what do we got here? Ring,
Be good.
Freemason ring. Ha ha ha. Yeah, and then interest rates are so high. I got something in the mail today saying, hey, you can refinance your home today. You can pull out X amount of money, and then they say your mortgage will only increase by $300, but essentially you reset your loan. So here I have a loan I've been paying off for the last 5 years. They want to they want to take where is this at? Oh. Oh, it shows that I can turn this in, but I don't need to turn that in. Weird. I wonder if it's because I have the stuff in my bag. If I turn this in, will it go away? Oh, it goes away. And I get experience for that. I didn't know I got experience for turning that quest in again. Okay. Yeah, I considered selling this year because real estate is really not that passive of a method. 1 month I can make upwards of, say, for example, like $4,000, and then the next month I'll make $2,000, and then the next month I'll make like $123, and then another month I'll make $3,600 because all that's being taken out is just some of the utilities and the property management fee. It can really fluctuate very, very quickly. Like this past month, I had to replace an oven that went out because the circuit board went out. So that was $650 that I had to spend to replace the oven and get that put in, and pay for the oven, pay for the electrician to come in, or the people that do it all. So it really fluctuates. It's not really consistent and reliable income. Versus if you take the income and invest it in the stock market and you're buying into stocks that pay out dividends, you're going to get the appreciation of that company because it has earnings and assets that it actually owns, and it's doing and reinvesting into itself all on its own. So you're getting capital appreciation from the company, and then it's paying you at a dividend. And as long as you're investing into something that's, you know, going to be around the next 10, 20 years, it's going to continue to grow at a dividend, potentially like raise its dividend as well. And it's a lot more passive. So I'm still trying to decide what the best route. Like right now, I've been investing in the high income dividend funds, but recently, I watched the video today on Ben Felix. He's a fund manager for some specific company. Forgot what it was, and he was talking about ETFs that I invest in for the high income, and the ones that I'm investing in, they trail behind the indexes, obviously, because they kind of cap their upside potential. But in comparison to the other ETFs that are out there that are high income ETFs, but follow a specific stock, they've lost a lot of
Ben
return.
Felix, my guy.
Oh, have you heard of Ben Felix? Yeah, his recent video. Yeah, Ben Felix. I just watched his recent video that just came out, and it was called, because I just posted it to another group. Trade alerts, general. Oh, they really don't get it. So covered calls, what people still get wrong. So these covered call ETFs. And stay
away from thematic ETF.
Thematic, yeah. But that's what I'm using right now. Because those, I'm not buying into ETFs that track a specific stock. I'm buying into ETFs that write covered calls on indexes. So the two that I'm buying was SPY-I and QQQI, which write call options on the S&P 500 SPY and then the NASDAQ 100 QQQ. And those have been doing really well in performance-wise. I'm not getting the full performance of the S&P 500, but I'm still able to make a similar return, generating capital appreciation while generating enough consistent income to cover all expenses on a monthly basis. And is taxed at a tax rate of 60% long-term, 40% short-term. So long-term capital gains would be 0%, or 60% of the income that I generate from that ETF is completely tax-free. The 40% that would be taxed would be taxed at short-term capital gains. So depending on whatever tax bracket, it could be, I think it's like what, 0 to 12% depending on the income. And then there's the Trump did the family deduction. So if you do like the minimum deduction rate, I think it's $35,000 going into 2025. Oh my goodness. Level 59 just died in the Moon Horde Den. Don't do that, guys. I have not heard. Big F. Level 59 Guari has fallen to Beninthes. Imagine dying to this guy in there. Holy Watch. Is that the guy I just grouped up with? No. That's somebody different. I don't know who this is. Paladin, Hellfire, 53. Okay. I would definitely be jumping into that mirror group, but I'm almost running up on my time here. But yeah, so now Ben Felix has me thinking maybe I could take the capital that I have invested in the SPY-I and QQQI
RIP.
and just do call options at a delta level of like 20. Because I was doing the math on it. I did the math today on another Discord post. I did an example. Here's my example post. As I was explaining this thing to the other guys in the chat, where is my Discord?
Big F.
Big F. Aurelio. General tab. Yeah, Big F, level 59. And it's a hunter. Right, so he probably tried to feign death. Everything.
Greg 22 followed.
Hey, Greg, I appreciate the follow. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Just type. I must have been up here. Okay, here it is. So, if you...
Why
I just
all
took
these
a large...
complicated options and not something simple like SCHD?
Oh,
Hey, fine,
SCHD
and
has
you?
performed super badly this past year. Where's this scroll at? I'm doing good, Greg. Just relaxing. We just finished up ZF a bit ago, and we're running through Zul'Farrak. We ran through Zul'Farrak. I had 8 quests completed in this place, which is just insane. So now I'm just kind of running through and turning in all these quests that I completed. Getting all the experience up. I only got 3 more quests to turn in. Where the heck? Oh, I turned this one in Sinjin Village. That's gonna be a long ways away.
Awesome!
This one... No idea. The Ferraki Ancient? It doesn't
Man,
show
I
where to
just
turn that
noticed
in.
0 heart rate monitor.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it. It's not working today. It wasn't working last stream either. Look at. As soon as I hit the button, it's supposed to, like, I hit the button, it's supposed to go red. And then activate. But it's not activated. It just has this consistent green thing at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to let it die on battery and see after it dies if it's going to work again, because... Yeah, it just stays like at a solid green level, and I can't turn it on. It doesn't connect to my app via Bluetooth or anything, so I have to just let this thing die. I tried connecting it to the charger and see if that would like bring it back from the dead, but for whatever reason, it just sits on my desk. All I do is wear it during stream and recharge it between streams. That's it. It doesn't go anywhere with me outside or anywhere. So I have no idea what's going on with that. So, yeah, that's where that thing's gone. And you were saying SCHD, why all these complicated options and not something simple like SCHD? SCHD is it's slow. I don't mind the risk from Spy, but SCHD has performed extremely badly in comparison to the S&P 500. So if I don't usually buy into SCHD. And I'll do SCHD versus Spy versus Q2. And then look at year to date. Look at price. And we look at percent. Okay, so SCHD, if we're just looking year to date, SCHD has performed at negative 3.98, but that's without dividends. So let's look at total return price. Okay. So just looking at dividends being reinvested into the stocks. So SCHD has a return year to date for 2025 of negative 0.3%. SPY has with dividends reinvested, has a rate of return of 18.38 year to date. And QQQQ has a rate of return of 25.26. On paper, a lot of people like buying into SCHD because it has like, I think, a 4%, 5% yield. But the companies that it buys into are a lot of industrial companies that, industrials lately haven't been doing much. With the threat of tariffs and rising costs of things within the US, it's really been hurting the industrials and causing people not to buy, not to invest. And they haven't been expanding as much as tech, right? Tech is booming with the AI stuff and chips and all that stuff. So that's why SCHD has been hurt. Does anyone know where the quest line starts in Baldur to unlock the... Oh, okay. I got 26 minutes left till my hearth is up. I was hoping it would be almost done, but this is such a long flight path. Doesn't make any sense to fly from Gadget Sand to Thousand Needles to Barrens and then back down into the crossroad, into the Dust Swallow Marsh. I can show you this here. Screen capture. Nope, that's not what I want. Right screen.
I'm gonna go and watch my morning news show CYA.
Hey, take it easy. Was that James? No. Pop it over here. Pop it. George. Hey, George, I appreciate you popping in, hanging out. And again, I really do appreciate the sub on the Twitch side. I really do appreciate that. But I hope you have a good day and enjoy your morning news shows. Yeah, this is just all I did here was I popped in SCHD, SPY, which is the S&P 500, and QQQ, which is the NASDAQ here, and you can see the performance. I took the price, but right now I'm looking at total return price. There's also total return level, but I think these usually both come in right around the same price. Yeah, all of this is just basically, I usually just look at the total return price, which takes the dividends being reinvested into it. If you don't take the dividends into account and you just look at the price itself, then it's going to come out negative 3.98. SPY is at 16.96, and QQQ is at 24.59. But that's why it's nice to look. I always like to look at the dividends reinvested. And we were kind of talking about why do I buy into SPY I and QQI versus SCHD. And when I look at these, we'll just look at the price without the dividends being reinvested into itself. See here, oh, that's QQQ. That. Oh, here, SCHD. Okay, so now we're just comparing the dividend ETFs. Here's SCHD at negative 3.98 for the year to date. Just looking at share price, SPY I has a 2.56% year to date. Just looking at the share price. And then QQQI has a 6.42% on the year to date. But when you take the dividends and you reinvest it back in, with the dividends getting paid out, then it jumps up quite a bit different, right? So now if you're taking the dividends that you're getting paid out, buying back into, like, ripping, your SPY would actually have a 15, in reality, because all those dividends have been paid out to you, the individual, your actual return year to date is 15.76 based off those dividends. And QQQI has a 22.74% rate of return. They don't keep up with the main indexes, but that cash paying out is just it's much better performance versus SHD. That's why I'm not buying into SHD. I think Google is supposed to have earnings this week. We're still flying, so there's no biggie here. Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, I think already had earnings. What am I missing here? Nvidia, Netflix. I think that's the Mag 7, right? I think these are the Mag 7. I want price. And then we want 200-day, 50-day. Oh, and then we just look at the normal rate. Yeah, Google is crazy. It did have a dip right in October. That was a big dip. I forgot what the reasoning for this was. It wasn't earnings related, but Google dipped for a short period. It was in September, so it seems like it's a bigger dip than here, but in reality, it's not even like that big of a dip. But it had a golden cross here in what, like mid-July, August time frame, which is usually stock market positive, and it's been blasting off into new all-time highs. Google also they came out with some AI. That was the news, I think, in here. Something came out where AI was positive or something. Some browser was being released in search. They thought that search on Google would be negative or something. So the stock started selling off, and then Google came out and said, hey, we have actually really good search results. We're seeing a lot of good stuff from our AI. Where the heck am I? Oh, that's why I flew over here. I flew to Mudsprocket. Hey, that works out better for me. It's actually closer to where I need to go. Oh, these are just elites in the area. Oh, look, a level 40 died here. Because he didn't know that these probably guys are elite. Like, charged in there with his Zergan. I'm going the wrong way here. Always be aware of what you're fighting. So, whatever died back there probably wasn't aware that there's a bunch of elite in this area. And got destroyed. Go around. Nope, not that way. Oh, it's an elite as well. Okay, so now we can just go up and turn this quest in. And I have 2 more quests. One is in Sinjin Village. And I have no idea where the other one's at. Oh, Spider God. I think this might be in, that's Sinjin Village. Just so this. Yeah, this is the one that I don't know where it turns in at. Zalsu. So I do a /db Zalsu. It doesn't show me. Then return to Zalsu the Wanderer, who can be found south of Zul'Farrak. So apparently, south of Zul'Farrak is the guy that I should be able to turn this quest into. But I don't see a turn in on my map. So I have no idea. Oh, here's the house.
Need help?
Turn in Tiara of the Deep. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get the 2. Oh, I get both of them.
Safe travels.
Nice, I get both of them. I got 50 cents there and 2 gold right there. Oh, it's a staff. That's a nice staff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. We have 18 minutes on our hearth. I'm going to go ahead and run back to Mudsprocket. Take the flight path. Back to Feralas, and we're going to be logging out there. Yeah, earnings is supposed to be really big.
One of the best looking staves out there.
Yeah, it's a cool looking one. I also like the prismatic one. You seen the prismatic staff? You can buy it in Booty Bay. I think it's called the prismatic. Matic.
Bro, I gotta hit the hey, it's late, I'll catch you next time, peace.
Not a problem, Sandigo. I appreciate you popping in and hanging out. I know it's really late for you, because I think you're also in the States. Yeah, it's 1 in the morning for me. I'm going to be passing out here as well. I'm just going to get back to Feralas, and I'm going to be logging out as well. If you guys have any comments or questions before we dip, definitely drop them into the chat there. Oh, wait, it's over here. Oh. See the flight path on my mini map. What is that? Oh, okay, it looked a lot bigger and more dangerous than what it is. It's got 7,000 life. I still don't want to fight it. We're gonna fly to Feralas. Okie doke, on the flight path.
Spicy moments where
Nothing today. Nothing today. Microsoft has been.
we need more shorts.
I know, man. I haven't posted any shorts in a long time. I don't think I've made any. No, I've made one short, a couple of shorts with this guy. I think the last time that I made shorts was I was in Desolance and I disconnected a little bit. I was having like high intense lag. And I think that was my last shorts. I start making shorts. I need to invest into what's it called? Eclipse in order to make my clips automatically. But I think Eclipse, I was looking at purchasing that eclipse.gg. So eclipse.gg, when you go into the program, it can auto clip, edit, and share your gaming moments. How much it is a month. I'm trying to get to the point where this channel it's monetized, but it's able to generate enough on a monthly basis to invest into things that make it easier to create content. So I bought, what's it called, like Opus Clips, but it doesn't really work well for streams that are 4 hours long because it takes, every minute is 1 credit. So 60 times 4, that's 240 credits. I paid for a year of credits, which is 3,000 or so credits. That 240 credits would eat away at that 3,000 credits within like 15 streams very quickly. So it didn't make sense to use Opus Clips or going over my streams, because essentially I would have paid, 140 some dollars for a year of credits that goes away within 15 streams. That's like basically, I stream 3 times per week times 4 is 12 streams per month, so it only lasts me like a month and a half. Versus if I
Time
go
to research that proper stance dancing, bruv.
Stance 100%. I really need to. I don't use my berserker stance as much as I really should, because I charge in with
How
battle
else would you be
stance.
clip farming?
How else would you be clip farming? Oh, manual clip farming. I usually manually clip farm. I'll go through my Twitch stream and I'll look for moments and create clips, and then I will upload them to Opus Clips because it's free to upload them. Like if I already create the 60-second clip, I can upload it to Opus Clips for free and then do my edits in there and release it to all platforms all at once. But I want something that's automated where I can take my stream. So what's it called? This platform here. This takes your stream and does it all for you. But it's $12.50 a month. If I got to the point where I was consistently generating enough on this channel, I would pick it up, because I know that by creating the clips, it would create more viewers, which would generate more people coming in to watch my clips, but also my long form content, and it would help my subscribers and viewers grow steadily and would work out. But I just don't want to go into the negative right off the bat. I want to work into it. That is so bright. I wish it. Boy, I do have Dark Reader on. Oh no, it works. Nice. Not so dark. Not so bright in my. But what you been up to, Rock? Did you have a good weekend? Oh, Netflix has taken a tumble. Netflix is trading below its 50-day and 200-day moving average. I guess we'll see where it goes from here. I think they also had a really bad week of earnings. Netflix. Now I'm looking at stocks. Netflix over the last 5 days went down 10%. Netflix stock took a nosedive last week. Dang. 10% dip. And we've arrived back in Feralas even before we have our Hearthstone up. Guys, we're going to go ahead and be jetting off at this point. If anybody has any last minute questions, definitely drop it into the chat. Hope everyone had fun. We did complete. I have something in my hand. So I have, oh, it's this dagger. Okay, I was like, how the heck? There we go. Have a little shiv.
Kinda had to work with personal booking and several patients slowly gathering a roster to start solo.
Oh, nice. You're looking at branching off and creating your own office, potentially. That's exciting. It's also, it can be kind of stressful and risky to either start something on your own like that, or, you know, if you have a couple partners that can also split and would want to go with you.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. That could be a tricky situation. I'm going to keep that ring. Uh, 5 strength, 10, fire resist. I don't need that.
Walk with me, Earth Mother.
I don't need that. Where's the bobbing apples here? So that's something that's interesting. There's no bobbing apple.
Corporative work sucks so hard I can't even.
Yeah, I assume all the rules and regulations you have to follow, and you don't really, you know, like.
I've been.
It depends. It's a tough area. I have this little great health zone. Don't need that. I tried to give these to the other paladin. He didn't want to take them. I think I ran out of my last food buff. Oh, it's underneath me. Where the heck is my mule? Okay.
Oh, it's not only that but the steady decline for an individual growth.
Yeah, I mean, you cap your potential, right? If you are any sort of corporate job, you're always going to, especially in your field where you're taking in, I forgot the specific. Orthopedics. Yeah, you were in orthopedics. It just depends on the practice. Sometimes it makes sense to not go into
Ceiling
your own
hits
practice.
harder than the wages.
Gotcha. Let's see, man, I got so much beef, but I'm also out of bandages, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some bandages. All this stuff in the bank. Make bandages with this, and maybe 20 bandages. That's going to be good. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and be logging off for the day. I'm going to go ahead and just finish off making up all these bandages, and then I'm going to be logging off and jetting off for the day. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. It's 1 o'clock my time. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Try and get up around 8:30. It's going to give you a little bit of rest. And then I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow at my regular scheduled time. So anybody that's out there,
Have a good one, mate.
I really do appreciate everyone tuning in during this different time. But that's going to be it from me. I know we covered quite a bit today. So look how much life I have. I have 3,500 life unbuffed. If I go into my defensive stuff, I probably even have a more. So in my defensive gear, I'm at 3655 at level 52. That's a good amount of life. I'm gonna say that's a good amount of life. Boom. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, guys, I do appreciate everyone tuning in, hanging out. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And have a good one.
Have a great one everyone, see you next time. Have a great one everyone, see you next time.